The actual being that is standing in as your she in this journey of life. So the first process in identifying with your she is Egbago or Egbafachi. However, my own personal teaching is that because there are so many charlatans who are masquerading to be what they are not, that it is advisable that if you want to identify with your she, to jump this process, because it's dangerous, extremely dangerous, for you to say or for you to be informed that Okeke Nwokafo is your chi, whereas it is Nwokoye that is your chi. Because if you wake up in the morning and start calling Nwokoye a specific person that to be your chi, to come and take kola nut, and it is not the person, it is not the name of the person, there is a problem. So I always advise that it's best you just call on your chi, because once you say my chi, come and take kola, your chi is not true, your chi will come and take kola. But once you say Nwokafo, who is my chi, come and take kola, and the name of your chi is not Nwokafo, there is a problem. So my own personal teaching is, if you are not sure of the person, of the place you are going to, for them to divine who is your chi, it's best for you to jump this process and go directly calling your chi by saying, my chi, come and take this. This is for you. Come and take this cola. It is for you. Let us eat. Now, the second one is what? Epotushi. The first one, which I say is Egbagoshi, is a divination process. The second one, Epotushi, is a formal ceremony. There comes a time in your life as an Igbo person that you must have a formal ceremony. It's akin to the Christian ceremony of baptism. A Christian is expected to be baptized. A Christian is expected to formally accept Jesus as his Lord and his personal Savior. In the same thinking, as an Igbo man, you are supposed to have a formal baptism where you say, my chi, I am ready for you to guide me through the journey of life. It's a conscious ceremony. You know the date, you know the particular day, you know it's an official event, an official ceremony where you say, okay, my chi, come and guide me through the journey of life. Once you do this ceremony, what follows is the number 3. What is what? Idozili Shigonodo. After the ceremony, a special place is arranged for you, a kind of a sacred spot, an altar, where you go to daily to pray to your chi. Remember, a man's chi is a vital tripod of a man's ikenga. That is a man's strength, if not the most important force in a man's ikenga. So the fourth process in identifying with your chi is Egodolu Chidi every morning. That's Wototo. Daily propitiation. After an altar is prepared for you, what follows? The next process is daily you are expected to go to that spot, do your personal prayer with nzu, kola nut, hot drink, edo, whichever item you want to use to pray or that is available that you can afford to use in your morning prayer. That morning prayer to your chi is the most essential aspect of this process. That early morning prayer is the most vital aspect in this process. Many people mistake Epotuchi, that means their official ceremony, as the most important. No, the daily prayer to your chi is the most important. Some people after that ceremony abandon that personal altar. They do not go back there every morning to make their morning prayer, or they do not do morning prayer to your chi. Now I need to say this. Maybe you are not living in your village or in your wherever this official ceremony took place, what you do is wherever you are, for example, you are living abroad. Abroad now means outside your ancestral home. You must create a sacred spot wherever you are living, where you will be doing your morning prayer. If you in the morning when you wake up, you come with your nzu and with your kola nut and pray to your shi and say, my shi, here is nzu, here is the kola. So like I say, it is very important that every morning, it is the most vital process in identifying with your shi, your daily propitiation with any of the items the Igbos use in morning prayer. Now, the fifth process is sacrifice. Once in a while, you are expected to sacrifice to your sheep. It's like a form of thanksgiving. And there are three items that we use for sacrifice in Igbo. Is either you use fowl, native fowl, it's not broiler or any agric fowl. No, it has to be local fowl. Preferably okoba. Not young cock, but an aged cock. In Igbo we call it nnukwu okoba, not otinku. Otinku means a cock that have not started to crow. So you don't sacrifice to your sheep a cock that have not started to crow. Now the second item you can use, depending on what you are thanking your sheep for, is ram. You can use ram or you can use a he goat. So one's sheep, which is one's ikenga, a vital aspect of one's sheep, you will be given a ram, depending of what you are thanking your sheep for. Our Igbo people will say ebunemude, ebunemude, ebunenedude. So if your sheep does something wonderful for you, you use ebune. That is ram to thank your sheep. Now the third animal you can use for sacrifice is cow or a bull. As outside this animal listed, you cannot use any other thing to sacrifice to your sheep. You cannot sacrifice a dog to your sheep. No. You cannot sacrifice antelope, zebra. No. You cannot sacrifice crocodile to your sheep. No. These are the items you can sacrifice to your sheep as an Igbo person. You cannot even sacrifice a human being. So you hear people talking, and when they talk about omenani Igbo, they talk about human sacrifice. She is the most vital aspect of Igbo omenani. And no one she eats a human being. If you see people sacrificing a human being, it is not to their she. They know what they are sacrificing to. Ask them what they are sacrificing to. No chi, I repeat, no chi takes human blood or human sacrifice. It is either a fowl or a ram or a he goat, or the third one, a cow or a bull at all. These are the three basic items that you can sacrifice to your sheep. Now, if you have any question, I would like to see it in the comment section. Thank you.